Guys, check out this gorgeous classic 1973 Yamaha XS650 overhead cam. Very simple engine, and it was designed by the Japanese to prove to the British they could build it better, faster, more reliable, and for less money, and they did it. This one didn't leak. It looks just like a Triumph 750 engine or a Triumph 650 engine, vertical, twin cylinder, 4-stroke, single overhead cam, dual exhaust, dual carbs. It has that classic look, but they're much more reliable. And it was fairly light too, about 400 pounds, around 54 horsepower. They started building these, I think it was in 1970 and ended in the 80s, I think around 85. This was the first year with the disc brake. They originally called it a TX, but everybody knows it as the XS. This is an original paint survivor. It hasn't been detailed, hasn't been touched up. It's all just the way it originally was. And it's been sitting since 1984 in a guy's living room. And it's just an incredible survivor. Only 17,000 original miles on it. Has all the original cycle parts, except for it has these, I think they're Dunstall exhaust, but I'm not sure. It's a Dunstall style exhaust, and it's got a nice set of upgraded shocks on it. I think they're Coney shocks. But yeah, the saddle has also been upgraded, a Saddleman saddle, but the bars, the grips, has original handlebar grips on it. And look at the chrome on the front fender. It's remarkable. It's what, 52 years old. They're usually, you know, all rusty and dented and everything. It's no evidence of it being dropped on either side. This side of the bike is nice and clean. I'll spin it around so you can see the other side. But I had one of these. My first loan ever for a motorcycle was I had to fudge the application. I said I was born in 1964 because I was 17 and you had to be 18. So it was I would make it 1983. I bought a 75 XS650, and excuse me, no, that's not right. My dad had a 75 XS650, a black and gold one. I bought a 77 burgundy one with low miles on it. It was beautiful. And the loan I took out back then was $1,100, which in today's dollars is probably like $7 or $8 grand, you know, because this was a long time ago. But I love that bike. We drove it everywhere. They'll do about 105 miles an hour. Pretty much stone reliable. There's a huge cult following on these. A lot of these have been hopped up and turned into cafe racers. And in fact, Kenny Roberts actually flat tracked one of these. So a lot of people make flat track replicas. Let me spin it around so you can see the other side. Bike rolls super nice. It's going to need battery and a recommissioning, which would include cleaning out the fuel tank, which looks remarkably good on the inside. I'll have to show you that. Usually it was stored with no fuel in it, so it didn't get, usually they turn into like turpentine inside the tank, but this side looks great too. The tank, that's original paint and original fenders, original bars. There's a couple issues. It has a broken tip on the lever. That's like a $7 part, but you can see this side of the engine and the pegs, everything still looks great. It doesn't look like it was dropped or abused. It's gonna need a carb clean for sure, fresh oil and a full recommissioning, go through service the brakes and everything. But just a really good example of a classic 73. Not too many original ones like this. Guys, the battery was removed when it was put in storage, so we just hooked up a jumper battery just to show you that the turn signals still work on it. You can hear the turn signal blinker blinking, and both sides work. The headlight works, and the horn works, and the rear tail light works. As you can see, the rear blinkers work also, and the brake light works. So electrically, usually when they're not stored properly, you'll have issues with electronics, but everything seems to be working good. The bike kicks over good. It's got good compression. We did not do a formal mechanical evaluation, and you might wonder, why am I selling this bike without doing a carb clean and putting a new battery in it? Well, I can give you 200 reasons why. There's literally 200 motorcycles waiting to get done. I'm down here. And no, I wasn't kidding. There's literally over 200 motorcycles waiting to get restored. We can't get to all of them. We're going to put a lot of them up. Actually, we're talking about putting them all up for sale the way they came in. And if we can get to restoring them before they're sold, then great, we'll do it. But it's kind of pointless to have them. We have 14 techs and we just can't keep up with the flow of bikes coming in. So we're going to start selling a lot of these as is. And you guys have been asking for project bikes all along or bikes that a lot of guys can't afford when we're done restoring. A typical 125 after a frame up restoration is going to sell for 6 to 9 grand. A 250 is going to be 7 to 12, and a 500 is 12 to 20 $23,000. So depending on the quality of the restoration. So not everybody can afford that, but everybody can afford to buy bikes in the sub $5,000 range. So we're going to put up a lot of bikes for sale, not just at Husaberg. These are the first 6 we're putting up, and we're going to list a lot of these other ones too. So if you're looking to roll your own, or if you want to buy one that's done, we've got a whole row. We have 3 buildings full of motorcycles. So there's quite a lot of bikes available. Not to mention the brand new Gas, Buell, and Stark lineup. So the 26s are rolling in. Here's the next 5 that are going up for sale right here. This Honda CB100, beautiful bike. The CR250, Jeremy McGrath replica. This KX250, the Red Rocket CR, and the Ricky Carmichael RC edition, Rockstar Makita carbon fiber edition. So just the tip of the iceberg, guys. But that Husaberg's the only one we've ever gotten. So if you're looking for a Husaberg, there's a cult following on them. Buy it now, because we probably won't get another one. And we have 10,000 clients that we sold motorcycles to, over 10,000. Many of them 3, 4, 5, 7 bikes, 9 bikes. So a lot of repeat clients. We have to keep all those guys serviced. So in the last couple of weeks, we've got zero bikes restored from our inventory, not one. And we got over 200 bikes. So I talked to Junior. He's like, Pops, a lot of people are looking for project bikes they can do themselves. And once we do this, once I put 25 hours of shop labor into going through the entire bike top to bottom at $150 an hour, well, you don't have to be a math major to see we're going to have, maybe 500 to 1,000 in parts and a $3,000 work order. Now I've got to sell this bike for, $7,000, which it'll bring once it's done. But here's an opportunity where you can buy it, a good quality core bike, and do the work yourself. All the videos that you could ever want to learn how to do bike repair, if you don't know how to do it, are on YouTube for doing carbs and everything. Check the tank out. Tank's a little rusty from sitting, but it's in good condition. Appears to be in good condition. So, it's been parked since 1984. Show them the license plate. The guy literally rode it for the first 10 years and parked it in 1984. See, that's the year I graduated in high school, and I'm 60 years old. This bike's what, 50? How old? 73 would be 53 years old. And this is the original. Look at the metallic blue with the black and gold. This hasn't been buffed. This could be buffed and waxed and detailed and cleaned up. Typically, like when we do a bike like this, when we restore a bike like this, we'll spend just polishing all the aluminum on the bike. We'll put a full, between the forks, you're looking at about 4 hours. The engine, we'll put 8 to 12 hours just with machine polishing the aluminum to make it look like chrome. But that's the beauty of these classic Japanese bikes is that it'll come back nicely, because this is all aluminum. You polish all that, and the chrome, it has a little patina on it, but it's in good condition. So I love the 650s. I took out a loan to buy one. My first bike, first loan that I ever got and established my credit on. That banker, Jim, he's a little dude. He ended up being my banker until he retired for like 45 years, So a lot of history with these XSs, huge aftermarket. Parts are easy to come by. This one's a kick-ass. Get some metal rescue to clean out the tank. You can buy it on eBay. Put a new fuel petcock on it, some new fuel lines. Take the carbs apart, clean them, and look at the carbs. They look. I mean, if you look up close, the bike has obviously been cared for. It hasn't been tucked into a barn and eaten by mice. There was no evidence of mice anywhere on the bike that I could see. So, great opportunity to buy a bike with a low entry value that's going to go up in value. Unlike buying a new bike, this is a 53-year-old antique. It's going up in value for sure. So if you have any questions about it, give us a call, 860-454-7024. We can ship this anywhere in the continental United States for you. I love these XSs. If you buy it and you get it running, bring it back and we'll shoot a video here with you talking about your journey. But definitely a kick-ass classic that I can't wait to see it done. Thanks for watching. I wish we could do it ourselves, but it's just insane. We get between Buell, Stark, and Gas. It's not uncommon for 10 to 20 bikes a week to come in that we have to set up, get running, and then deliver them to the clients. And then the 10,000 people we sold bikes to, we get calls all the time. They want service. What are we gonna do? Say no? So we're billing out our service at $150 an hour, and there's a line around the block that we can't keep up with. Literally can't keep up with. So we're gonna be selling some of our classics without doing the basics that we normally would do: a major detail, carb clean, get it running perfectly, whatever it needs. So it'll be sold as it sits, as is, to the high bidder. May the best man win. Thanks for watching, and God bless America.